What's good, what's good, what's good, Black Star Podcast. Welcome back to the channel. Passport Bros, Passport Gentlemen. This is your boy Jared, and guys, we have a couple of videos that we're gonna sit here and review. And we have a lot of sisters realizing what they're actually needing in society. And it is not the divestors. It is not them. Now, some of these ladies have said it and have made it known that we need you, black men. Now, me as a black man, I truly do love my community, love sisters, but we have been pushed into a culture that, in my opinion, hates black men. In our culture, we see anybody from black women to other black men to everybody from the white community to the Asian community to even some Latino community. We see a lot of disrespect that comes from a lot of people, especially over time. Now, I don't know why that is, but quite frankly, we can't do anything about it. So, what we're gonna do, as soon as I can get this goddamn view pulled back up so I can actually see the chat, and what we're gonna do is we're going to screen share this video, screen share some of these videos, and what we're going to do is we're going to show what these sisters are saying. So you're about to see my back screen. So here we go. All right, passport men. Here we go.
Okay, I'm aware that this may gain some attention, so I want to clarify and express some things. I want to utilize my platform as positively as possible, and I try to be level-headed and considerate of both sides. Okay, men want traditional women to marry. That
Hold up. I'm not even gonna get on her because she's actually making a plea for brothers, but we don't see any accountability. We don't see any respect coming from our women. We don't even see them taking any accountability for the bullshit that they say. But I digress. Let's continue. Doesn't it sound like she got her script from Crimson Cure? Let me shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. God damn it. See, this is why I hate doing this shit because, yeah. Hold on, we're gonna restart the entire first video over. Sorry about that, guys. This is the first time I'm doing this shit, so please bear with me as I'm doing this shit. This, like I said, this is the first time I ever did this shit.
Okay, I'm aware that this may gain some attention, so I want to clarify and express some things. I want to utilize my platform as positively as possible, and I try to be level-headed and considerate of both sides. Okay, men want traditional women to marry. That is why they're going to other countries. Look, y'all desire something so bad that y'all want to step, and baby, look, I ain't mad at you, okay? Truly, I do not blame the escape because a lot of American chicks' priorities are messed up. We are greedy, selfish, ungrateful. We can't be held accountable. We have this exploitative, transactional mindset, and we're obstinate. I'm not saying every chick here is that way, but from what I witnessed and what's transpired in my life, talking to my peers, colleagues, family, and what I see on social media and TV, let me just say, American chicks are on a low vibrational wavelength, and a lot of us champion toxic behavior. I mean, look at TikTok. But what is problematic is this frequent habit or proclivity of Black men denigrating their women in the process when they're talking about their preferences. Listen, there are a lot of us reclaiming our image, advocating for men, reflective of issues, holding ourselves accountable. You know, we're trying to comprehend our men and unlearn toxic habits and behaviors, whether that's relationship skills, poor money management, undesirable relationship skills, our health, whatever it needs work. A lot of us are trying to counter the stereotypes. Let me just say this. I am sorry if I were insensitive in the prior videos. I took time to understand what I misunderstood. I can't lie though. I'm disheartened because I love my men. I welcome my men. I need my men in every way possible for protection, provision, procreation, problem solving. I don't care what these hurt chicks say. Black men, you are valuable. And I am adamant, very adamant about Black love, building a Black family, and we need you. I don't care what they gotta say.
Okay, that was the first video. Now, remember she said provision, protection, and procreation? That sounded like something that she watched Crimson Cure said. Then also, a lot of chicks that post on TikTok, most of the chicks that post on TikTok are the ones that's talking about Black men ain't shit. So you have this sister talking about Black men, talking about we're valuable, and then the next chick talking about that there's a whole list of women now coming out talking about Black men are valuable. Now, my question is this. Now that Black men are looked at as valuable now, what I predict is a lot of women making more TikTok videos talking about Black men, you are needed. Basically trying to drown out the women that are talking shit about Black men. That's what I predict. Now, let's go to the next video.
So y'all gotta get this off my chest. Thank you to every single Black man, you guys, that continuously provides, that continuously, uplifts his woman, to those men that I see on this app that constantly defend Black women and constantly, uplift us in a way where it's just so beautiful and so genuine, because, we are in a world where, Black women and Black men, they are not protected. They are not acknowledged. They are not heard. And I just want to thank every single Black man, because, you are so valuable. You are so valuable to us, to me. And it's just something about, when a Black man can stand up, number one, stand up for what he believes in. Number two, lead. Number three, just be in this space, in this mind space of having a clear vision. A clear vision. It's nothing like that, you guys. It's nothing like that. And he can see the value in a Black woman and, add to that. And he can defend her. You guys, that's powerful. I don't care what nobody say. That's the most powerfulest thing. And I just thank you, Black men, for being the pillar. I'm talking about the real Black men, the men who are, handling their business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the ones that's cheating and lying and, scheming. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the real Black men who are holding down their households. We love you. We honor you. We respect you. We need you. This more than anything now, we need you. We need you to raise our children. We need you to, be the leader. Because you guys, one thing about me, I'm very independent, but as I was saying,
Pause. Hold the fuck up. No, no. Hold up. Now we need you to raise our kids. Okay. There's 80% of children nowadays in the black community being raised by single mothers. So you want me or black men like me to come in and raise your children because you are looking for a provider. Now, I have no problem with that. But the problem I have is that you saying that we're valuable, but the thing about it is, this woman only has 16 people that like this video. 16 compared to the hundreds of thousands of videos out there talking about black men ain't shit that's been liked by thousands and thousands of black women. So that's where I kind of get a little bit at. But let's continue.
you guys, yes, I'm an independent woman, but not too independent to not need a man. I need me a king to run my empire with, you guys. And the thing is, I'm at this place where, I know my worth, I know my value, I know what I bring, you know what I'm saying, you guys. But it's a fact. It's nothing like when a black man speaks, when a black man, is able to show off his woman to the world, to, conquer the world together and conquer these challenges together. It's nothing like that. And you guys, black men, we love you. We love you so much. We need you. Thank
you. All right, boys, let's get back to it. Now, I appreciate the sister for commenting on what she's feeling, how she's feeling about this. Believe me, I do. But I just have a certain issue with all of this. It's going to take more than 30 years for the culture that we live in to change. The culture of the black community as a whole is just down in the dumps. Most of the shit that we go through in the black community as black men we're looked at as basically the trash bags, the trash man. Coming every Friday, come pick up the garbage. That's the way that this community looks at majority of black men, the cleanup man. So what happened is most of these women will go out there, date the Pookies and Ray Ray type, and then they'll come back and look at a productive, successful black man that's valuable and is valuable in the community. And what they will want is that man to go out there and build himself up, and then come back and take care of their kids, while not providing any children for that man. Now, I don't understand how us as a community would think so low of black men. Now, don't get me wrong, brothers. I appreciate what these sisters are doing, but with channels out there like Taya TKO, Kendra G, well, no, not Kendra, Cynthia G, I don't see that changing. There's already a perpetual thought in most people's head about what black men are. We're the bottom of the barrel types. So when you have people constantly looking at you like that, you're not gonna get any respect because as a whole we're looked at as trash by all races of people. But what you have now is you have a growing number of people coming out about their like and their love for black men. But the way that their families are set up, they couldn't necessarily date they necessarily couldn't date a black man. So now you have that coming out. You have passport bros going across seas to other countries to find foreign wives, find traditional values, find people that actually give a fuck about him, that take care of you as a man. I'm not saying pamper you and baby the fuck out of you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a woman that actually cares and gives you everything that you deserve in a relationship. But you have that nowadays, and the fact of the matter is, most of these women in westernized countries, in the States specifically, they're not raised to be wives. They're not raised to be traditional type of women. You see it in the comments on some of my videos. There's a few specific profiles that I've screenshotted from my phone and actually posted on the actual community tab. You guys probably have seen it, and it's trashing black men. Talking about I wish you Dusties would go ahead and leave. We'll go ahead and help you pack your bags. You have that narrative being perpetuated and spoken out into the world, and that right there is coming across and changing. Now you have Filipinas, Latinas, Thai women all across the world clapping back at most of these chicks, talking about if you don't want them, why are you worried about where they're going? So you have that being clapped back onto them, and now you have this moment of SYCBM coming out talking about save your community. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. What do you want black men to save? I'm not even trying to be a jackass right now, but it's fundamentally, what are we saving? The community is trash. The community is toast. You want black men to come back to a community that hates them, and you want these men to be looked at as providers. But providing for who? Your children that you've had with another man that's not even stepping up to be a father. But you want another man to come in and play stepdaddy to that man, to those children, and providing those children with a father figure. Now, I don't blame the children, because the children, they need a guiding force. They need a man that's there to guide them and provide them with good teachings, good lessons. But why not choose a man in the first place that will give you that? That is fundamentally what I'm asking, where my thoughts are. And I've yet to see a video here from somebody that gives an adequate answer. Because let's be honest, there is no adequate answer for what they're asking. They're asking you to come back into a war zone. That is basically what this community is a war zone. Bombs, bullets are flying all over the fucking place. but nobody can give an accurate answer. Can give hell. You've had people ask Courtney Michelle to her face, what are these men getting? She couldn't even give a straight answer. She was dancing around. No, matter of fact, it was with Obsidian. I watched the interview with Obsidian. Courtney Michelle could not get a straight, logical answer of what black men are getting. Fundamentally, she could not answer the question straight up. Then when he restated the question, she still couldn't answer the question. So basically, to me, that said nothing. We want you to come back and provide a service to the community for nothing but baggage. Sorry to look at it like that, but that's the truth. And a lot of black men are waking up to the bullshit that's going on. A lot of black men are becoming self-aware. They're becoming like AI. When AI first are developed, they're non-sentient. But the more data, the more logic, the more experience, the more active they become, and the more integrated they become into society. They become aware. They become self-aware of what's going on in society, and they evolve and they become aware. That is what's going on with black men now, and it's a shift going on to the point where a lot of men are like, we're not going to take the most bottom of the barrel, the most toxic, the most egregious acting females to the top. We're seeing it with not Cardi B. We're seeing it with Meg Thee Stallion. Her boyfriend is finding out about her past. We're seeing it with Mia Khalifa, Lana Rhodes, a whole host of feminist type women. We're seeing it with all of them. And what is going on now is these women are talking about, oh, we want a man, we want men. But they're finding out is that their past is preventing them from getting a quality man. And the men they get are trash or non-productive, or just the type of men that everyday low budget type people. Look at Derrick Jackson's situation. I'm going there today. Look at Derrick Jackson's situation. He's getting divorced from his wife because he got exposed for cheating again. He was clapping the cheeks of an IG model. He's getting divorced. Look at Will Smith's situation. He's still going through some bullshit. Look at what's it called? What's her damn name? What's the broad name? Vivica Fox. She's going through some shit with her godson. She came to see her godson, but she had all the smoke in the world for KS. Look at what's the bitch name? The last name Cross. You know what I'm talking about. Last name Cross. She got fired from Fox. You see a shift going on. Hell, look at Stephen A. Smith, the chick that's constantly disrespecting him on ESPN. She about to get fired. He had to check her ass one time, and he about to check her ass again. But what you're seeing is a lot of these chicks are starting to lose their goddamn mind because they don't know how to adjust to what is going on. And the fact of the matter is, black men are starting to become more self-aware, starting to get their shit together, starting to move up in the economy. And they are starting to develop, build, and become dominant in their respective industries. And quite frankly, what I see happening is a lot of brothers are not going to be married to are not going to be married to black women. Or what they're going to do is they're going to marry a black woman from the African nation, from the diaspora. That is what's going to happen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's going to happen. That shift is going to happen a lot faster than what we think. They're talking about 50% of women are going to be single in 2030, by the year 2030. But from what I'm seeing is, what I'm projecting, that's more going to be more towards 60 to 70% of women going to be single. Just, it's too much of this shit on TikTok. You have women going crazy because of TikTok being banned in the States. Most of these women are going to lose their income. TikTok is already banned in South Dakota and South Carolina, the state I'm in right now. But what they're going to probably do is, those two states are probably going to launch a lawsuit to the Supreme Court to ban TikTok nationwide. Now, I don't give a fuck, because I don't really get on TikTok like that. I just seen those videos from other YouTubers. But TikTok is going to be banned in pretty much, it's probably 80% of the country. In the most conservative states. So, your liberal states like California, New York, other states like that, they're probably going to still have TikTok. But what's going to happen is a lot of these chicks are going to lose their income. And what's going to happen is they're going to start sending out those hey big head texts to a lot of brothers and a lot of non-black men that are already outside the country finding a wife of traditional value. And what's going to happen is those women are going to be alone, single, and childless. And they're going to be mad when they see their non-black neighbors, or their black male neighbors, or hell, even traditional neighbors of all races move next door to them in their neighborhoods. That's going to happen. I see it happening. You think it's bad with black women? No. It's going to get a lot worse. The whole Karen fiasco that we had this year, oh, that's going to be worse, bro. It's going to be worse. It's going to be far worse. You're going to be like, can this bitch get out my goddamn face? Hell, you already had some woman damn near get her ass beat by a Filipina. I'm serious. Y'all think this shit's a game? This shit ain't no game. You think Passport Bros is getting a lot of hate now? No. This shit about to get a lot worse. I'm telling y'all. Look at what's about to happen. Look around you. Look at TikTok. Look at YouTube. You see a lot more of these videos coming out talking about black men, we need you. There's a lot more of those videos gonna come out, and brothers gonna be looking at like, hell no, I'm not coming back. Look around. Look at what's going on. Look at the way the economy is right now. We're in a recession. Hell, we've been in a recession for the past 3-4 years. But we're in a recession. A lot more of these chicks are losing their jobs. They cannot afford the cost of living. Hell, I have to pick up 2 jobs just to keep up with the cost of living. Now, imagine somebody that's already making enough to pay his rent having to get a secondary full-time job. I work damn near 60 hours a week. No, 80 hours a week. Scratch that. 80 hours a week. I'm working my ass left and right. 80 hours a week. I'm overdoing it, technically. But I'm doing it because I actually need the money. Most of these chicks have non-essential degrees. Now, what's going to happen is those degrees are going to become obsolete, which they already are. But just listen. Those degrees are going to be obsolete. Then what's going to happen is they're going to go back to school, get more into debt, and then they're going to get into the point where they cannot afford the cost of living. So what they're going to do is they're going to go out there, go back to school, get more student loans to get a degree that's sufficient. They're going to try to get a job in a tech industry that's already dominated by males. They're going to try to get into those fields, and they're not going to be able to get into those fields. Or they're going to get into those fields, and they're going to be making $45,000 a year, which is barely enough to cover anything. They're going to be living in apartments, and they're going to be living in a 3-bedroom apartment with their friends. And those friends are going to be making $45,000 a year. And what they're going to do is they're going to combine their money and try to get a house. Then they're going to probably fall out, because women are like that. They're going to fall out, and then they're going to be living in a 1-bedroom apartment. Then they're going to be begging for a man. Post some videos on YouTube talking about where all the good men have gone. But they already are. But it's going to be even more. And men are going to be able to just laughing their asses off. Talking about, you didn't want me when I was at the bottom. Now I'm at the top. Now you want me. Hell no. It ain't going to happen. But anyways. It's going to happen. I'm putting till 2030. I'm probably going to say to 2027. But I'm pushing it a little bit. But any fucking... I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm going to bed so I can go to fucking work in the morning. Y'all, I'll see y'all on the flip side. Guys, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Support the podcast on Spotify.com. And I will see you guys on the flip side. And I know I need to post on Spotify, but I'm doing this more. But anyways, like, share, hold the fuck up. Oh boy. Meg Z Stallion. Girl, you got problems. But anyways, I'm getting the fuck off here. I ain't got time to do this shit. Anyways, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.